Hi, I'm Amanda Middleman, the creator of Momentum Fitness and co-author of the best-selling book, 10 Stories of Strong Living. So I thought when I wrote this book that I'd have, when I wrote my first book, I'd have it all together and life figured out. And of course, none of us do that. None of us get that. We're always learning. That's what life is about. We're always learning. And when you think you got it, then life throws you another curveball, which is great because otherwise life would be boring. So this little post is about today. I have something to share with you that if you're struggling right now, this might help you. It helped me this morning. And yeah, I heard it this morning. No, I heard it last night. It helped me last night and today. So here's what happened. This is embarrassing, but I'm going to admit it. I participated in a Facebook post. I do not do this. I have not done this until yesterday, ever, where I participated negatively in a Facebook post because I think it's silly. You can't argue with people. It doesn't help. And I did. My son posted something, the kneeling thing, and my son is in the Army, and I agreed with him, and that was it. I was going to get out, and then I read something that disagreed with him. And as a mother, that just sent something off in me, set something off. It was crazy. I don't know, lost my mind. And I responded. Now, I didn't call anyone names or anything silly like that, but you could tell in my tone, I was defending. Think about these people, the warriors who've lost their lives, these soldiers who've given their lives and their families. It was a very passionate post, but that's not the kind of behavior I believe helps this world. I think providing light to darkness is what helps. So I'd rather be a light, and I was not yesterday. I believe I just let my passion get away with me. I reacted instead of responded, and I was incredibly embarrassed, and I went home and I felt dirty. I literally felt like gross, because I just don't act that way, and I don't know what came over me. So I had to get over myself, and I happened to listen to this great post yesterday by Elizabeth Gilbert, and she wrote Eat, Pray, Love, and Big Magic, excellent books. She said, there's a difference between childish and childlike. Now hear me out. Childlike would be looking at this world with a sense of wonder, a sense of fascination, wanting to know why, just an excitement about life, which that's a great way to live, right? Everyone wants to live that way. I don't know. I do. Where childish would be, if you don't get your way, quitting. Or you didn't get your way because things didn't work out for you because you weren't raised right, you didn't get into the right schools, whatever. It would be throwing a tantrum because you want something and you didn't get it and you believe that you should get it. That would be childish. Two different things. Now, I'm going to focus on the childlike. Childlike. So today I talked about this with my class because I tend to talk about these things to work them out in my head, to put them in the right place. And I had this little pep talk with myself this morning. And I realized if I could look at this situation from a childlike view, it changed the way I looked at the situation. It actually, because one of the big things for me is I'm the person who wants to stick I open my mouth and my foot ends up inside my mouth all the time. So not all the time, often. I've gotten better, but I'm still not that good. Obviously, I responded to a Facebook post. Haven't done that till yesterday, but I did it. And anyways, I want to change people's lives. I don't want to bring negativity to this world. So when I looked at this situation, and we talked about it in class, and we all kind of talked about looking at it from a childlike point of view with wonder and questions. I wonder why they think that. I think we're all trying to say the same thing, or in a situation. Now, I'm not preparing to ever answer another Facebook rant again, but I think in life we will end up in situations where we need to respond, and my first response is often a lioness, and I would like to be able to sit back and go, relax, and calmly respond to the situation instead of react. Ask questions, have a childlike wonder instead of anger, because I don't think anger solves anything. I think it creates more mess. So if you're angry about this situation or something else in your life, today it really helped. I feel so much better tonight, especially sharing that with some of the people in class tonight. We sat around and talked about it afterwards, And it was cool to hear other, we're all passionate about this. This is our world. This is the United States. We're Americans. We love our country. But whatever else in your life, if it brings out that emotion like it did, that was my son last night. And my dad is a Vietnam veteran. So it brought up emotion in me. My grandpa fought in the Korean War and lost his brother. So there's emotion there, and I lost it. So I think there are things in our life that we're going to come up face to face, and the other person may not be right, or they may not, the way they say something just may not be the way, you may not be hearing it right. It doesn't matter. As soon as we stopped today and talked about this situation in that childlike fascination and wonder, it wasn't so voluntary anymore. And it was like, oh, wow, okay. And then you can actually look at providing solutions to this problem or another problem, and instead of fighting and creating more problems. So I don't know. I hope this helps you with anything in your life that you might be facing, that if you can step back. It helped me a lot today. I feel better. I also had to look back at my reaction. Instead of being ashamed of myself, which I was, I looked at it more like, okay, what were you thinking? Why did you react that way? You must have been really hurt about something. And that really, it's kind of cool. I was kind of fascinated with my behavior, because for one thing, I don't want to do that again. I ain't doing that again. I am not doing that again. That is silly. So I had to get on this fast, and I am a reactor and a passionate girl. So anyways, it really helped me. I hope it helps you, and try it. Childlike fascination and wonder. It's kind of cool. Have a great night.